Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And we're going to be going over the 10 best class setups in Modern Warfare after the new 1.07 update. If this video does help you guys out and you guys want to stay up to date with any and all updates that do go live here in Modern Warfare, as well as any and all best class setups, specifically best class setups after each and every update, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you guys notified immediately when I upload a new video. With all being said, let's jump right into it. So class set number 1 is going to be the AK-47. If you guys are not using the AK-47, I highly recommend you guys checking it out now. Within this update, they actually increased the movement speed across the board for all the ARs, SMGs, and LMGs, and I definitely recommend you guys going ahead and checking this AK-47 class setup out because it's going to be based off speed, agility, and getting into the enemy spawn. Now for the attachments, I am running the lightweight suppressor, the commando foregrip, the 40 round magazine, the stippled grip tape, as well as the skeleton stock. Now the reason I am not running the monolithic suppressor on the AK-47 is because this class setup is built around close and mid-range gunfights and getting into the enemy spawn, and I do not want to be penalized for my aim down sight speed, so I'm going to be going ahead and using the lightweight suppressor instead. The rest of these attachments are built around speed and agility, and I highly recommend you guys going ahead and making your AK-47 class setups built around that as well. Now for the secondary, I have on the RPG-7 so I can take out people that are in corners or take out those pesky rad shield users. I have on EOD, Ghost, as well as Tune-Up. EOD received a buff within this update that allows us to eat claymores, eat proximity mines, and also survive a lot of other explosives. So EOD is definitely the best tier 1 perk, and you guys should have on each and every class setup. Ghost so I can get behind the enemy spawn and not be picked up by UAVs, and Tune-Up so I can get my field upgrades faster, which I'm going to be running the munitions box as well as dead silence for this specific class setup. And I have on the proximity mine so I can go ahead and put this in an area where I do not want people to camp at, as well as the stem shot so I can heal up if I'm in a really bad situation. I need to get my health back as soon as possible. Overall, a very solid AK-47 class setup. Now class setup number 2 is going to be the FN Scar 17. This class setup is going to be built around mid-range engagements and being the king at mid-range engagements. After the M4 got nerfed, the Scar is now one of the best rifles, honestly, if not the best rifle in Modern Warfare as of right now. We're going to get right into the attachments. So I'm also going to be running the lightweight suppressor on this class setup, the Forged Tack 20-inch barrel, commando foregrip, 30 round magazine, as well as the stippled grip tape. Just like the AK-47, because the Scar is a slower to pull up rifle, I do not want to be punished with the aim down sight speed, so I'm going to be going ahead and running the lightweight suppressor. The heavy hitting 7.62 rifles did not receive a nerf within this update, so having the lightweight suppressor is not going to be that big of a hindrance, and I recommend you guys going ahead and using this over the monolithic suppressor if you guys are trying to make a Scar class setup. Now, I have on the same exact secondary, perks, lethals, and tacticals, and again, for the field upgrades for this class setup, I'm going to be running the munitions box as well as dead silence. Now, class setup number 3 is going to be on the M4A1. Even after the nerf, the M4 is still very solid, but I did make some changes within my attachments that you guys want to be notified on. Now, instead of running the lightweight suppressor, I'm running the monolithic suppressor, which is going to allow me to have increased damage range and also sound suppression, something that's going to kind of rework and kind of negate that range nerf that this weapon did receive. Now, I'm also running the Corvus custom barrel, which is again going to increase the range, so all the nerfs of the M4 did receive are going to be non-existent with this barrel because it increases that range and also goes ahead and reduces that recoil. Something you guys should definitely go ahead and check out. And I'm also running the commando foregrip, 50 round magazine, and the stippled grip tape. Overall, a solid class setup, and I'm running the same exact secondary, perks, lethals, and tacticals with the same field upgrade munitions box as well as dead silence. Now, class setup number 4 is going to be on the Kilo 141. Now, I made a slight change to my Kilo class setup to compensate for the 5.56 range nerf that all those rifles did receive. And I'm going to be going ahead and running the monolithic suppressor, which again is going to increase that damage range. And I'm also going to be running the Syngard Arms 19.8-inch barrel, which again is going to increase that damage range as well as reduce that recoil. Overall, a solid Kilo class setup. And I'm also running the commando foregrip, 50 round magazine, and the stippled grip tape. Definitely a class you guys should definitely check out, and I feel like it's one of the best kilo class setups, if not the best kilo class setup here in Modern Warfare. And again, the same exact secondary, perk, lethal, and tactical with the same field upgrade, munitions box, as well as dead silence. Now, class up number 5 is going to be the M91. Now, this actually did receive a nerf. They nerfed the damage range, but again, we're going to be going ahead and putting on that heavy barrel, which is going to add that range right back and also reduce that recoil. Running the Commando foregrip, the stippled grip tape, GI Mini Reflex Optic, and the XRK Stalker, so we can go ahead and increase that aim down sight speed, so it's a little bit more competitive at close to medium ranges. This is going to be a build for somebody who wants to sit back and streak up, which is exactly why I went ahead and put on Kill Chain instead of Ghost on this class, so I can let my streaks go to work. I recommend you guys going ahead and running streaks like the cruise missile, maybe the VTOL jet, as well as the AC-130. Sit back, let them go to work, and boost up your KD ratio very easily. And for the field upgrades on this class setup, I'm running the munitions box as well as the stopping power rounds, because 100 round LMG stopping power rounds, it's absolutely disgusting here in Modern Warfare, and you guys should definitely go ahead and check that out. Now, for class setup number 6, we're going to be looking at the MP5, which is now one of the best, if not the best, SMGs to use in Modern Warfare. All the SMGs after the new 1.07 update receives buffs to aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and as well as movement speed, which makes the MP5 the best SMG to use to rush and also the best stealth class setup. We're going to get right to the attachments right now. Now, I'm running the subsonic barrel, the Commando foregrip, the 10mm magazines, the stippled grip tape, as well as the F-TAC collapsible stock. Now, this barrel is going to allow us to have reduced sound suppression, no visible tracers, an increase to your aim down sight speed so you guys can aim down sight a lot faster, as well as no enemy skulls when you're taking enemies out. This is going to allow you to flank and get behind the enemy spawn without being seen every single time you get a kill, which is super helpful and honestly one of the best attachments, if not the best attachments, to put on an SMG. We're also going to be running the Commando foregrip. We're also going to be running the 10mm magazines, which is going to increase the damage range as well as increase that damage, with the weapon. So it's going to be really, really helpful when using the MP5, and also running the F-TAC collapsible stock, which is going to allow me to add to that movement speed increase and also add to that aim down sight speed, which is really helpful when running around with the MP5. And for the secondary, the same, the RPG, I'm running EOD Ghost so I can get behind the enemy spawn and not be seen, as well as tune-up so I can get my field upgrades a lot faster, which I might add, I'm going to be running the munitions box as well as dead silence with this class setup, obviously, so I can rush, get behind the enemy spawn, and not run out of ammo. And I have on the lethals as the proximity mine as well as the stem shot. Now, for class setup number 7, I'm going to be running the P90. Again, another solid class setup if you guys are trying to rush and get behind the enemy spawn. For the attachments, I'm running the monolithic suppressor because the P90 is already so fast that I want to go ahead and increase that damage range. I have on the TAC laser, which is going to allow me to aim down sight a lot faster, increases the aiming stability, as well as an increase to aim walking steadiness. And I'm also running the fly strap stock, which is going to allow me to sprint to fire a lot faster, and aim walking speed, which is going to be super helpful when you guys are trying to rush around. Fully loaded because you run through ammo super fast with the P90, and as well as that stippled grip tape, and the same exact secondary, perks, lethals, and tacticals. And again, for the field upgrades, I'm running the munitions box as well as dead silence so I can actually go ahead and get behind the enemy spawn and not be heard. Class up number 8 is going to be on the MP7. Now, for the MP7, it's another good SMG to use if you're trying to rush. You can actually use this weapon at mid-range as well, which is why the MP7 is also a very good SMG. Arguably one of the best SMGs here in Modern Warfare. And for the attachments, I'm running the lightweight suppressor. I'm running the FSS Recon, which is going to allow me to increase that damage range, increase that bullet velocity, and also add to that recoil control at the cons of aim down sight speed and movement speed, which really aren't that big of a deal when running the MP7. I'm also running the 50 round magazine, stippled grip tape, and the FFS close quarter stock, which is going to allow me to aim down sight a lot faster. And again, the same exact secondary, perks, lethals, and tacticals. And for the field upgrades, again, I'm running the munitions box as well as dead silence so I can get behind the enemy spawn and rush and not be heard. Class up number 9, I'm going to be running the FAL, which is super underrated, and we're getting right into the class setup, which is going to be, again, based upon sitting back and letting your streaks go to work, and that's exactly why I have on Kill Chain instead of Ghost. And for the attachments, I'm running the compensator so I can have better recoil control. the XRK marksman, so I have increased damage range, bullet velocity, and again recoil control. The GI mini reflex, the Merc foregrip, so I have again more recoil control and hip fire accuracy just in case somebody comes up close to me. I can take them out very easily. And the stipple grip tape, so I can aim down sight a lot faster. And again, for the field upgrades, I'm actually running the munitions box and stopping power rounds, so I can increase that 2-shot kill with this FAL class setup. Now finally, we're going over class number 10, which is going to be on the FR 5.56, which is going to be on the FAMAS. And they actually, again, like I said, nerfed the range of the 5.56 rifles. So we're going to be checking out the FR 24.4 inch sniper barrel, which is going to increase that damage range, add bullet velocity, as well as increase that recoil control. We're going to be running the Commando foregrip, the stipple grip tape, the GR mini reflex, as well as the FR ultralight hollow stock, which is going to allow me to aim while I'm walking, because this is a burst weapon, so I'm going to be wanting to go ahead and walk around a little bit so I can strafe players out, because the FAMAS with a deadly place burst is going to be a one-shot kill every single time, or one burst kill every single time. And again, I have the kill chain perk instead of go, so I can let my streaks go to work. And for the field upgrades, I'm running munitions box as well as stopping power rounds, so I can get more consistent one burst kills with this FAMAS class setup. These are going to be the 10 best class setups after the new 1.07 update here in Modern Warfare. If this video does help you guys out and you guys check out any of my class setups, you guys absolutely just destroy lobbies, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and above all, everybody, make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Deuces. If you guys made it this far into the video, odds are you enjoy the content or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your everlasting support. If you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:15 p.m. Central Time, and also every single morning at 11:15 a.m. Central Time, I am live streaming Modern Warfare. Now, if you want to have a chance at being featured in a YouTube video on my channel, make sure you guys click my Twitch link. It's going to be down in the description below, and drop me a follow. You can also go ahead and search up my Twitch page in the Google search bar, twitch.tv/earsxbl, or go right to the Twitch website and type in earsxbl or ears. You will be directed right to my channel. We are closing in on 8,000 followers, so all your support is greatly appreciated. Now, as always, guys, make sure you guys comment down below your PSN, your Xbox Live gamer tags, or your Activision ID, so I could run Modern Warfare with as many of my viewers from YouTube, many of viewers from Twitch, any subscribers from YouTube, any subscribers on Twitch. I'm always trying to play it with as many of you guys as possible, because I absolutely love featuring subscribers on my YouTube channel. I know you guys like that as well. Also, if you guys have Amazon Prime and want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be also greatly appreciated. And if you guys do, make sure you guys go ahead and tweet me a picture. My Twitter is also going to be linked down in the description below, and I will go ahead and follow you guys and also give you a personalized thank you. As always, make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you guys do enjoy the video, and yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.